I am California of the past.
I am California of the past.
I
I
am
am California of the
past.
past.
I'm Tom Kirkpatrick. I've lived here in Half Moon Bay for 16 years. Happy to say that I'm a volunteer here at Senior Coastsiders, have been for 6 or 7 years since I retired. I will give you an odyssey of how I arrived here. I'm one of those people that is actually kind of rare in my age group. I'm a native son. I was born in California. There were not that many of us back then. I was born in Long Beach in 1932. 2 months later, my mother and I moved to Brooklyn to rejoin my father, who was the chaplain at the Brooklyn Naval Shipyard there. We were there until I was 2 years old, and we moved to Samoa because he was posted to be the base chaplain there at the naval base in Pango Pango Harbor on the island of Tutuila. We were there for 2 more years. We left there when I was 4. I had started kindergarten there. Then we moved to San Diego, and that was the first time in my life really I'd had any real kind of continuity in terms of schooling. I completed junior high school, which today I guess we call middle school, and high school, graduated from high school there. By that time, I was counting, I had gone to 14 different schools by that time in my life. Wow. In those days it was hard. Navy life, you moved around a lot, and it was kind of hard. Then I lived in Berkeley. That's all I got my degree from university there, bachelor's in electrical engineering. And finally, we had to buy a place. We had been renting in Cupertino. We had to buy a place, so we tried to make offers on places over the other side of the hill and found out that it was a real seller's market then, and we just couldn't close a deal, so we started looking here in Half Moon Bay. I'd like to say we were attracted by the ambiance and the community feeling here, but in reality, at least half of it was the fact that we could buy a house here for about $100,000 less than we could on the other side of the hill. And it wasn't until after we'd actually moved in here that we realized, gee, this is a nice place. You get a real feeling of community because it's a small town, and everybody knows everybody, and yet you're still close enough to all the amenities of the big city that it doesn't get much better than this. And we've really enjoyed living here. We feel we've really started to feel at home and feel a part of a real community. So that's how I ended up here, and I think it's a wonderful place to be retired. I'm really enjoying my retirement here.